So with the success of two of my past videos where I looked at prominent figures, whether they're musicians, political figures across the world, and looked at watches in their collection, I wanted to dive a little bit deeper into doing specific collection videos of celebrities. And the person that we're gonna be looking at today is somebody I think is probably the best person to do because they're incredibly relevant right now based on the release of their latest album. What's going on, everybody? Teddy Baldassarre here, and in this video, we're gonna be looking at Eminem's watch collection. So Eminem definitely is a unique collector of watches. He goes against what a lot of people would probably consider a rapper to collect. So I wanted to highlight him today, especially with the release of his latest Kamikaze album. So if you guys want to have a recommendation for upcoming videos where I look at specific celebrities, world leaders' watch collections, I'd love to see comments down below about them if you do enjoy this series. But guys, let's jump into the video. Eminem, aka Marshall Bruce Mathers III, was born back in 1972 in St. Joseph, Missouri. Eminem had a tumultuous childhood, to say the least, and would go back and forth between Missouri and Michigan as his mother would struggle to maintain any stability, until calling Detroit their home when he was a teenager. On a quest to foster purpose and escape from his troubled family life, Marshall started rapping at the age of 14 with one of his high school friends, where they would constantly have freestyle battles. As their level of seriousness grew, Marshall and his friend Mike Ruby decided to give themselves rap names. It was at that moment Eminem was born. It would take M many years to elevate in the underground scene until releasing his first debut album, Infinite, in 1996. Following it up with the Slim Shady EP in 1997. Eminem's ability on his first two releases were enough to catch the attention of the legendary producer Dr. Dre, as he signed him to Aftermath Entertainment and subsequently led M to mainstream popularity with his Grammy award-winning Best Rap album, the Slim Shady LP, in 1999. Fast forward, and Eminem has sold over 100 million albums globally. He is the only artist to have 8 albums consecutively debut at #1 on the Billboard charts, and is one of the few true living legends in hip-hop. And for those that know M, definitely know that he has a very unorthodox flow and style when he's in the booth, but that definitely trickles down into his overall style and watches as well. And I think the coolest thing about Eminem when you're looking at his watches is that they are in line with the everyday watch that a regular blue-collar guy could wear, as some of his favorite watches are G-Shocks. So let's take a look at 3 of those G-Shocks to first start out with this collection. First, we have 2 white Casio G-Shocks, starting with the Casio GA120A 7A. This watch has been seen being sported by Eminem in his video, Headlights, a song that he wrote to help right some of the wrongs with his mother. The watch, featuring a large white case, coming in with a 48mm case diameter and a very approachable price of just $95. Following suit with this last selection, we have another white Casio G-Shock that Eminem sported in his video with Dr. Dre, I Need a Doctor. The watch, a Casio DW6900NB7, has become a bit harder to find as of late. However, you can still find them circulating used online. The watch features a large 50mm case diameter, 200 meters of water resistance, an EL backlight, timers, alarms, and several of the other G-Shock features that many of us have come to love. However, the last G-Shock that Eminem sports is actually one that he made in partnership with Casio back in 2013, marking the 30th anniversary of the G-Shock. The watch, the GDX6900 MNM1, takes the original Casio XL6900 design and gives it a little bit of some Eminem flair. The watch comes in with a matte black case and dial, and pays tribute to Eminem with the printed Detroit skyline in bold red on the upper watch band, a red E placed at the 12 o'clock of the dial, and an engraved signature reading Shady on the back of the case. The watch was a limited edition, so you will find these G-Shocks now going for hundreds of dollars on eBay. And for any of you that know how much G-Shocks actually are starting out, know that this is definitely a pretty penny to be paying for a G-Shock. Alongside his love for G-Shocks, Eminem also enjoys not spending money, which makes his watch collection very different than many of rappers with just even a fraction of the success M has tasted in his career. In an interview with Anderson Cooper on 60 Minutes back in 2011, Anderson asked M whether he liked spending money. Eminem replied, "Not particularly," and told the story of a time when he had already sold millions of records. Eminem wanted to buy a Rolex and actually called his manager to see whether he could afford the timepiece or not. He went on by saying, "They make fun of me, but for real, the whole money thing, all that stuff, It was brand new to me. I still have a Rolex. I don't wear it because I don't want to scratch it. In typical Eminem fashion, he was wearing a G-Shock in this interview. However, the Rolex that he owns, a Rolex Datejust 116-200 on a silver Jubilee bracelet. The watch features Roman numeral hour markers coming in with a 36mm case and can be seen on his wrist during several concerts, photo shoots, and other scenarios. It is also reported that Eminem also has a Rolex day date as well. However, there are less pictures of him wearing that watch. And finally, we will be looking at the most expensive watch in Eminem's collection, his AP Royal Oak Openwork Perpetual calendar. The watch is a reference 25829OR, retailing at $115,000. The watch is by far the most heavy-hitting piece, with a skeleton dial featuring a Perpetual calendar, a 39mm pink gold case, and being powered by a 38 jewel caliber 2120. There's only a few scenarios where you can actually see Eminem wearing this piece, so along the lines of what he said about his Rolex, I'm guessing the same comes to mind when he's thinking about wearing his AP. All right, guys, so that is Eminem's watch collection. And why I thought it was interesting, despite him probably not being considered a watch lover, to have him be featured on the channel is that I think it is interesting for a rapper, the #1 selling artist of last decade, to not to be flaunting a whole collection of the most expensive watches that you can find, instead being a lover of G-Shocks. So I thought that was pretty interesting. Plus, with the release of his latest album, I wanted to give him a feature here today. So guys, if you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe. Also hit the bell icon. That all really helps out the channel and helping our channel grow within YouTube's algorithm. That's really what they look for. On top of that, go follow me on Instagram so you can stay up to date with our watch giveaway. We have a watch that we give away every single month on this channel, so I'm gonna be doing a review of 2 watches. I'm gonna be releasing that this week. It's actually gonna be the next video that I'm gonna be releasing on this channel, so keep an eye open for it. If you're not filled out the form to have an opportunity to win those watches, please do fill out the form down below. If you've already done it in prior months, you're all set to go. And then finally, if you wanna support this generation of watch lovers that we have on this channel and helping grow a new generation of lovers of watches, be sure to go check out our Patreon. Any support there would be greatly appreciated in helping us fulfill that mission that we have here on this channel. So guys, please do leave comments about what you thought of this celebrity watch collection review. If you wanted me to do more of them, love to see comments down below about it. And of course, thank you all for watching. Be well, and I will see you all very soon.